Now we're really starting to see the Fed's case come together. Before we get into today's video, I just want to let you guys know that this video is for educational purposes only. Please remember to be kind to everybody everywhere, in your everyday life, in your home, in the grocery store, and especially in the comment section down below. Please do not show hate to anybody, anywhere. So good morning, good morning, good morning. How is everybody doing today? I hope you all are having an amazing day. I hope you all have had a wonderful week. Hope everybody's getting geared up for a nice weekend. So in today's video, we are going to be talking about the Diddy trial again, and specifically a lot of the stuff that his personal assistant testified to. And anybody that's in business, or if you can just even imagine yourself being in business, your personal assistant is going to be one of the closest people to you. They're going to be the person that's next to you and sees pretty much almost everything. And this lady, Capricorn Clark, she saw a lot. Before we get into it though, I did want to let you guys know, if you don't already know, hi, my name is Christina. I do have a second channel, which is Casually Christina. We just do things way more casually over there. I also have a Patreon. My Patreon's for 18 and up, and over there we talk about more personal stuff. We go live over there, and there's a $2 tier for all the true crime stuff that cannot go onto YouTube due to their terms and policies. That goes over on my Patreon under the $2 tier. Just make sure you read the full about section and what each tier offers before you join. I'm also on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and Like to Know It. And Like to Know It is a platform where you can find links to a lot of things that you guys ask about that I use, that I love. Everything from clothing items, makeup, skincare, swimwear, cooking stuff, workout gear. Basically anything that y'all ask about or that I want to post over there, I do. And all of those links are down in the description box if you would like to come and check me out. Before we go any further, I did want to stop and thank today's sponsor, HelloFresh. Making dinner every day can definitely be a chore, but with HelloFresh, planning, shopping, and delivering all of the ingredients to you, all the stuff that you need to cook delicious meals, it will definitely get you back to the joy of cooking. And HelloFresh comes with nutritious choices that let you customize your meals with healthy modifications like different lettuce wraps or double veggies, as well as catering to your health preferences, like maybe you want to go for calorie smart or more protein smart. And if you've got a lot of plans this summer, you can even enjoy more convenient options with HelloFresh's new menu categories like 15-minute meals, prep and bake, 3-minute heat and eat ready-made meals, and so much more. I have been using HelloFresh for many years now, long before I started partnering with them. Many years ago, when our oldest son was still living at home, we would have our HelloFresh delivered, and one meal a week was his job to cook food for the family. This gave him a way to follow the directions, put together a meal for everybody without anybody having to stand over him. Now we're doing the same thing with our youngest son, who is 13 years old. But not only does he use the HelloFresh meals to cook dinner for us, but he also cooks dinner for his grandparents as well. In my opinion, HelloFresh has so many different ways that it can be used. And if you're looking for a last-minute gift idea for Father's Day that's coming up, don't forget that HelloFresh has gift card options as well. So take advantage of HelloFresh's incredible offer by using my code ChristinaRandallFM for 10 free meals plus add-ons for life. Yes, that's one free item per box with active subscription, free meals applied as a discount on the first box, new subscribers only, and it does vary by plan. That's right. Sign up today by clicking the link below or just use my code ChristinaRandallFM. Thanks again, HelloFresh. Okay, you guys. So on Tuesday, May 27th, this woman, Capricorn Clark, was called by the prosecution to testify in the Diddy trial. Y'all all know who Diddy is. We all know what's going on at this point, right? Well, Capricorn Clark is Diddy's former assistant. They met back in 2002, and they were very good platonic friends. And I felt like that was important to put in there because Diddy's got a bit of a reputation, but even according to her, they were just platonic friends. She worked for him as an assistant from 2004 to 2012, and she said that she was paid around $65,000 a year. Now, after leaving in 2012, she came back to work for Diddy again in 2016 as the creative director for Cassie Ventura. She worked this job until 2018, and she did say that while working as Cassie's creative director, she noticed that every decision related to Cassie, from her hair to her clothing and her schedule, had to personally be approved by Diddy. Capricorn said that Cassie was often paraded in front of her and other female employees as Diddy told them that they were too disobedient to get a man like him. She said that Diddy would often call Cassie over to his house just to have her like spin around as a model on command for whoever was around. Basically, like Cassie was just this doll. Like, y'all will never get a man like Cassie's got, meaning himself, because y'all are disobedient, because you won't bow down, because you won't be submissive enough. Well, Capricorn also said that one time she apparently took too long to get back to Diddy's house after running an errand for him. She said when she did get back to the house, that Diddy told her, "See, your problem is you want to have a life. You can't have that around here." She even said that one time that she complained to the chef that there was no turkey bacon available for her to eat. And when the chef went back and told Diddy about her complaint, Diddy became absolutely enraged and told her, "If you hate it here, get out of my house. Like, you're working for Diddy. Can I get a little bit of turkey bacon instead of, it's just so absurd. When I heard just these little things, it brings me back to people saying that they walked on eggshells around him. And Cassie also testifying was saying that she never knew what type of mood Diddy was going to be in. Like, he could be eating the same thing, doing the same thing every day, but you never knew what was going to set him off. Capricorn said that her job was so stressful that she developed alopecia, which is an immune disease that causes hair loss. And now it does make you wonder why she worked there so long and then ended up coming back, but nevertheless, that's what she said happened. Now, before we get into her testimony, I want to say that all of this is alleged. I don't know any of these people that we're talking about here. I'm not a professional. I'm pulling all of my information from very public news sources that is already out there, filtering it through my own words and opinions. So please go do your own research and form your own opinions. Okay, Capricorn did say that she quit working for Diddy in 2006 after he allegedly convinced her to take a job at another record label, Jive Zumba. But after spending some time there, she said that she returned back to working for Diddy. Now, before we get into the more serious parts of her testimony, I want to talk about an incident that she remembered between Diddy and 50 Cent. If you don't know who 50 Cent, I'm sure most of y'all know who 50 Cent is. He is this rapper right here. He has quite the reputation. He was actually injured with a firearm, like I believe 9 times when he was younger. He built himself from the ground up. I want to say that he is close to a billionaire, if not a billionaire now. And he is a major troll. I follow him online and he talks a lot of crap. And he's been posting a lot of stuff about Diddy. Just some of the things that 50 has posted trolling Diddy is like right here. Sean Combs most likely to get caught with 784 gallons of, or him wearing this free Diddy shirt to the basketball game. Or how about him posting a picture here of Diddy riding a bike and writing the caption, "You know there ain't no seat on that bike, right?" I mean, he's been giving it to him. And it is even said that he came up with a documentary and sold it to Netflix that's going to be coming out at some point. Now, I don't know how much of all that is true. Again, I don't know any of these people, but that's just word out there on the internet. Now, 50 Cent has been coming at Diddy online for a very long time. And the video clips that has been released was basically 50 Cent saying that Diddy offered to take him shopping one time.
Puff gay. Does that affect your relationships in Hollywood?
I don't call him gay. I said,
Let me read it, Fifth.
Oh my God.
Sorry I can no longer help you guys. Soon you will all be gay and happy. You are all now left under leadership of Puffy Daddy. Report to the nearest rainbow. Dinner Thieves in theaters January 19th.
That's why he says things. He doesn't even know what he's saying is like fruity. You know what I'm saying? Like, he said something fabulous, and he goes, "Yo, but me and you, we ain't party. Like, we need to party." What is he talking about? That's the kind of stuff that when people say that to me, I get a little uncomfortable. I get uncomfortable. Like he said something to me one time, a long time ago, at Chris Lighty's wedding. He told me he'd take me shopping. I looked at him like, what'd you just say? Let me move, man, before I do something. You're gonna make me mess up the wedding.
Oh, that's a nice gesture.
Let me get out of no, dude, you take me. That's what a guy says to a girl.
So the way it was made to sound, in my opinion, was that 50 Cent felt maybe offended that Diddy was trying to possibly court him in this way. And maybe a lot of people back in the day thought that 50 Cent was overreacting, but then now when you know all of the stuff with all of these hires and all of that, we know Diddy was into some things and maybe 50 Cent had a bad feeling about it, So that's what we knew about the drama between Diddy and 50 Cent. Well, Capricorn, Diddy's personal assistant at the time, testified that one time while they were at MTV, when Diddy was going press with 50 Cent, herself, Diddy, and an entertainment manager who worked for both Diddy and 50 Cent were all in an elevator together when Diddy and the manager started having a back and forth with each other. Capricorn said that they were discussing 50 in a very serious tone. Now, I wonder what year this was and how long the feud between Diddy and 50 has really been going on.
That's why I don't be going to the puffy parties. Hug you from the front and the back at the same time? What are you talking about? I mean, look, if you into that, I'm fine with it. To each his own. I'm just saying this shit, my motherfucking kind of party. You know, like, it's uncomfortable.
Something about it later because I was like, oh, it was
what does it feel like all these years? You being the only one calling this out?
I look like I've been the crazy guy for a long time.
They say you're a hater. They say you're crazy.
Yeah, and now everybody's complaining. My ass is hurting. This all this shit is coming.
50, you can't make jokes about it.
No.
The internet might comfort you, bro.
So with all of that, it makes you wonder what really all has gone on between these two high-profile rappers. Now, one of Capricorn's most shocking allegations against Diddy is the alleged 2011 kid. The jury has already heard about this incident, but this time the jury got to hear it from Capricorn's perspective. She said that this took place after Diddy heard that Cassie had started dating Kid Cudi. Capricorn testified that Diddy came to her LA apartment early that day in a state of complete rage, and he had a with him. According to Capricorn, Diddy told her to get dressed and get up and go with him because they were going to Kid Cudi's home and that he was saying, "We are going to kill him." Capricorn said that she obviously did not want to go, and she even told Diddy that she didn't want to go, but that he allegedly said that he didn't care what she wanted to do and that she was going with him. So you can imagine, she's sitting there in her apartment. Diddy shows up in this complete rage. He is a loose cannon. He's waving around this thing. And she's like, "Get up, go with me. We're going to Kid Cudi's house right now. And I'm about to end this, you know what." And she's like, "I don't want to be a part of this." And he's like, "I don't care what you want. You're going with me." Capricorn said that one of Diddy's security guards drove them, and once they got to Kid Cudi's home, Diddy told her to wait in the car as he and one of his security guards went inside the house. Then Capricorn went on to say, as she was literally tearing up in court, that she felt that the way that Diddy was acting, anything could have happened in that moment. So she said she called Cassie while Diddy and his security guard were in the house. And I can't imagine the way that I'm seeing all of this stuff. Like, she's sitting in the car, terrified, thinking she's about to be an accomplice to the ending of somebody's life. And she decides to call Cassie. Cassie allegedly told her that her and Kid Cudi were in a hotel room in LA. And once she told Cassie what was happening, Capricorn said that she could hear someone who she thought was Kid Cudi in the background screaming, basically saying, "He's in my house. He's in my house." Imagine if he was home, though. What could have happened? When I'm hearing all this stuff, you know, those rumors about other rappers' lives being ended in connection with Diddy, it just kind of makes you wonder, were these rumors or is there truth to some of that stuff? Capricorn said that when Diddy came out of the house, he took her phone and called the most recent number, which was who? Cassie's alternate number that Diddy apparently did not know about, because at this point, Cassie had a burner phone. Capricorn said that Diddy told her that he would not let her go until Cassie agreed to meet up with him. So Cassie agreed. Then Kid Cudi showed up in his car, and there was like some sort of like brief car chase that went on. According to Capricorn, she said it was for about 1 minute, but it felt like forever, which, yeah, if you're in this crazy car chase with this guy that's waving around this thing and yelling this stuff, and 60 seconds feels like forever. She said that Diddy told her that he would end her life, Cassie's life, and Kid Cudi's if any of them went to the police. Capricorn said that when Cassie met up with Diddy later that night, he repeatedly kicked Cassie as she laid on the ground in the fetal position. Capricorn said that she was absolutely terrified and too scared to call the police, but she did call Cassie's mother. Capricorn said that she told Cassie's mother that she was not able to call the police, but that she could, and she basically was saying like, please help her. Now, during the trial last week, Kid Cudi testified about this same incident and added that his car was actually set on fire weeks after. We've heard that rumor that Diddy blew his car up and all of this stuff, and he testified to that last week. So then Capricorn went on to testify about her first day at work working for Diddy. Now, I have this question, and this is not judgment. This is coming from a honestly curious place. Why? What was so enticing to continue to work or continue to come back to work or anything after all of this? This sounds, I don't care how much money you're getting paid, this sounds like a terrible job, a horrible way to live. The way that my adrenaline is set up, honey, the way that my nervous system is set up, I couldn't do this job. So my curious question is how and why? But nevertheless, moving on, Capricorn testified that Diddy threatened her on her very first day at work in 2004. Apparently, Diddy did not know that Capricorn used to work with one of his rivals, Suge Knight. When he found out on Capricorn's first day, Capricorn says that Diddy told her that if she had anything more to do with Suge Knight, he'd end her life. So imagine, it's your first day at work. He pulls you over to the side and he's like, oh, I heard you worked with Suge Knight. And she's like, yes, sir. And he's like, if you talk to him, mess with him, I will kill you. And she's like, yes, sir. And goes back to work like, ah! Then she went on to testify about an incident from later that year where she was held against her will. And you guys, I cannot imagine this. How? How did she make it through this? How is this? I don't understand. Capricorn, girlfriend, we need a book, honey, something. We need to know what was you thinking? What? She claimed that associates of Diddy locked her in a rundown building in Midtown Manhattan for 5 days while subjecting her to lie detector tests. So get this. Capricorn was working for Diddy, okay? And she was traveling on planes and jets and for him. And allegedly Diddy had a bunch of jewelry that was borrowed from this big jeweler. You know, these big jewelers do that. They make these big, elaborate, beautiful diamond pieces. And they let these famous people and these celebrities wear them, especially to red carpet events and stuff like that, as advertisement for them. Well, he had this jewelry from this person borrowed. Capricorn said that 3 pieces of this really high-end jewelry, like that had been loaned to Diddy, just completely disappeared and went missing. And she was in charge of keeping it safe. Like right then and there, I need adult diapers. I'm not going to make it through. I'm losing my bowels, okay? Because you're going to be in trouble. So allegedly, she calls him to let him know. They locked down the building that they were in. They searched all of the employees and nobody could find the jewelry. It was nowhere to be found. The next thing you know, she lets Diddy know and it seems like everything is okay. He's like, it's okay. We're going to figure it out. And she's like probably panicking, but she's like, okay, he knows I didn't do it. He's saying we're going to figure it out. Next thing you know, one of his security guards, we need you to come with us, Capricorn. She gets in the vehicle. She starts driving. Now at this time, they're taking her to an abandoned building. She didn't know it yet, but this was a building that Diddy had either purchased or was renting and getting ready to renovate for an office space. So this also comes into that stuff because this is where we got a business going and we are funding and doing crimes through a business, okay? So she's riding with them. She goes into this abandoned building, and you can just imagine, there's nothing on the walls. You got concrete everywhere, no furniture, no nothing. They walk her clink, clack, clink, clack, back to the back of this big open room. And this is where there's this man there, and she describes him as 5 times her size. He's just sitting there smoking cigarettes at this desk. And she don't know what's going on. She just knows that this jewelry, y'all, is missing. And now they got her in this abandoned building. Next thing you know, they tell her, you're about to take a lie detector test. And if you fail this lie detector test, we're going to throw you in the river. So right then and there, I'd have probably just jumped right into the river because I know I'm going to fail it even though I don't know anything. Because panic, like how do you calm down your nervous system in this situation? Capricorn began to take the tests, and allegedly she was there all day, an 8-hour work day. When the prosecution was like, how long are you there? She said all day. They were asking her every question about stealing in her past, in her present, not just do you know where the jewelry went, or all kinds of questions. When the test results came back, they came back inconclusive. And that man sitting there smoking them cigarettes said, you better pass this test. So he tells her she's got to take the test again. And he's like, you better calm down so you can pass this test, because he keeps coming back inconclusive. And she's telling him, how am I supposed to calm down? I know that's right, Capricorn. I'd have been like, do you see my heart rate? I'm beating at 160 beats per minute just sitting here with you smoking these cigarettes. So according to her, for 5 days, 8 hours a day, they retested her. At the end of this, Diddy ended up firing her for 3 to 4 weeks because of the whole situation. But then she got rehired to work on Diddy's 35th birthday party. And this is again where I wonder with this lady Capricorn, why? Tell us what you were thinking. I'm not judging. I'm just curious. You got out alive, girlfriend. You could have been in the river. Why did you go back? Seems stressful. Capricorn would later say that after he rehired her back on his 35th birthday, that he never mentioned the jewelry again. Matter of fact, he never said, where were you those 5 days that she was being held and taking these lie detector tests? Because he knew exactly where she was, allegedly, in my opinion, but he wasn't there. And that they just basically went on like it never even happened. Oh my gosh, I'd have been panicking at every moment. If a pencil went missing, if Diddy said, where is my pen? I'd have been like, I don't know how she did it, y'all. Now, David James, another former assistant of Diddy's, also testified that he had been subjected to 2 lie detector tests as well. Capricorn said that she was fired in 2012 after reporting the 2011 incident to executives at Bad Boy Records, which is the record label that was co-founded by Diddy. Capricorn said that she was told that she was fired due to an improperly taken vacation. So basically, she went and reported to the executives at Bad Boy Records that he co-founded, and they went back and told him, and they found a reason to fire her. She even said that at the time that she was fired, Diddy told her that she would never work again. But then Capricorn did say that she later received a settlement from Diddy over an accusation of wrongful termination. Now, during this part of Capricorn's testimony, the defense was repeatedly objecting when the prosecution was asking her how much the settlement was, so it was never actually stated how much she got out of that settlement. However, during cross-examination of Capricorn, the defense pointed out a lot of inconsistencies in Capricorn's versions of events. They said that she had previously stated that Diddy had pointed his at her, but Capricorn said it was more like he was waving it around in the air, which to me is kind of semantics, but nevertheless. The defense also asked Capricorn why she kept going back to working for Diddy, given what she was accusing him of, and that she allegedly had just had a meeting with Diddy's lawyers last year about becoming Diddy's chief of staff. However, Capricorn's answer to that was the reason why she kept going back was because she was not able to get hired anywhere else in the music industry. And that just brings me back again to I don't know, man. Is it the love of money type of thing? The root of all? You know what? Because I just don't understand. Again, this is not coming from a place of judgment, because Lord knows I have done some things in my life, but that just sounds terrifying. We're not talking about working for a boss that winks at you every now and then and makes you uncomfortable and you're like, ugh, or talks too much, or working in an office where somebody's just musty and it stinks every day or something. We're talking about sounding like you're fighting for your life for $65K a year. Is something, there seems to be a piece missing there. But I do believe that these instances happened. And it makes you wonder what else has been going on in the music industry. We don't even want to talk about politics because we already know, like, House of Cards type of stuff, right? But oh my goodness. And the people that were around him, I don't know. I don't see the lure of that lifestyle. What do y'all think? Let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below. Other than that, I hope y'all have a wonderful weekend. Thank y'all so much for watching this video, and I will see y'all in the next one. Love you guys. Bye.